Hey YouTube, Dan Otto here, coming at you with second team around Werbingham Trash. Werbingham Trash is, I think, Electrode from a team yesterday was the MVP. I think Werbingham Trash was the MVP of this team. It just has so many strong matchups. Miltank as a safe swap, also huge. And this is, I don't know, like a huge mistake on my opponent. I just saw Yunkus. I'm filming this Friday. I saw Yunkus post about Miltank as a core breaker. It really is a strong Pokemon as a safe swap because you have these rollouts, which do well against fire and flyer. You have Body Slam Spam, which is real. You have Thunderbolt for the water type Pokemon. You have your half normal typing, so you resist the licks from the Slickitung. So you are a super strong Pokemon, great safe swap. Like Electro, Miltank, I think are both amazing safe swaps for this meta. Use whatever one you have / want, quite honestly. Werbingham Trash, it's always been a sort of MVP of this meta. A lot of people have used it in the past. And it's because of the steel typing, right? Because you have Psychics, which you resist there. You have Psychics, like the Slowbros and Slowkings. And you have, well, Slowbro Psychic? One of them is Psychic. And then you have Charmers, which you resist that. And you are able to hit Confusion neutral on pretty much almost anything. So it's a really strong Pokemon. Alomomola comes in, and I can come in either war here, but like this is great, right? Because you have a it's like, look how it's decently tanky. Like these waterfalls are not doing much. Get to the Bug Buzz. I'm gonna be able to chip this a ton. Already down to the yellow, and I could, if I want, I could shield. I don't need to shield because, again, Confusion, the Psychic is resisted unless they're running like a Hydro Pump or something, but it's just a Psychic, so that's resisted, and that does absolutely nothing. This game is over already. I don't even need to show my Slowking. Slowbro, again, this is another one. So again, half Psychic, yeah, Slowbro is half Psychic, so you're both throwing resisted moves. But that's fine because they are going to have a Water move and you're going to have a Bug Buzz. Does about, no, you're probably going to do much more with the Bug Buzz than they are with the Water Pulse. Yeah, Water Pulse gives you down to 50%, so I live that. And then the Bug Buzz goes through, so I'm going to take, so they have to shield because it's going to go a lot. Their defense falls. So if they got another Water Pulse, I'll shield, but I should be able to take Switch now if I want to. We CMP, well, I guess good catch on their part. But this is where Slowking comes in, because Slowking is a Water Psychic, and is the best answer to Medicham because Medichamps are running counter, resisted, Power Punch, resisted. If it runs Ice Punch, resisted. If it runs Dynamic Punch, resisted. If it runs Psychic, resisted. That being said, like the Psychic does do 50%, so it's not like it's a super strong poke. Like can just take a bunch of those, but you can take Shield 1. It's gonna take a lot of moves to get to. The Water Gun's just all the way down. Werbingham Trash being a bug and Steel, double weak to fire. You need a water Pokemon on this team, so this is just a very balanced team with a safe swap, right? So balanced team, again, you're weak to fire in the front. This will cover fire. This is weak to grass. Steel resists that. Miltank has a safe swap. Miltank is gonna just beast out in the safe swap role. So I did really well with this team. I think 6-1, 6-2, something like that with this team. Really balanced for what's out there. As you see, only one move on the Slowking. I don't think you need a second move. I think the Psychic is enough. If you have the candies and it's a good IV and everything and you want to put a second move on it, you can throw a second, like a water move on it. So you have another move to throw. But like for me, Water Gun and Psychic was fine, especially with this team. Like you're mostly going to get shields probably here on your Miltank just because of how much you can spam these Body Slams. And they do add up pretty quickly. So the Body Slam spam is real. Thunderbolt, again, I could just one-shot with Thunderbolt. I don't need to. I could just Body Slam spam for the win there. Ariados, same thing. Ariados, this is like your hardest answer to Ariados. Confusion's super effective. Everything's resisted. They come in Miltank. Body Slam is resisted, but Thunderbolt will not be. This would hurt if it's a Thunderbolt. I'm just going to let it go. Again, it hurts, but not a ton. Right? It doesn't even take me down to the yellow. I'm just going to chip damage here. And at this point, I could just come in and knowing that this is the mirror match, and that they've already burnt a shield and that they're down a lot already. I'm almost positive I could take this matchup, right? Unless I like really mistime stuff. I may need to use a shield. Maybe, maybe not though. Depends how much energy they have. But a very boring mirror match. I want a little bit of energy coming out. I could take another one. I know that for sure. I mean, I could take it if I wanted to. I don't need to because I've got back-to-back body slams here. So I could just even up shield and come out with some energy anyways. Yes, I'm probably just going to take this one. Knowing that I can live it, have a body slam for coming out. I can go back-to-back here. So Miltank and Wormadam Trash, definitely beasts in this meta, for sure. Slowbro, I didn't love Slowbro. I feel like if you have a Lomomola, go with a Lomomola. I just used it because I have a 0.1415 IV, and I'm like, oh man, this is amazing. It's gotta be like one of the top ones. And it tops out at like 1476, and it's like ranked 240 or something. And I'm like, I'm not building this up. I need to build up all my Master League Pokemon. I'm not building this up just for this cup when I've already hit Legend. If I hadn't hit Legend, I'd probably build it up. But I have not hit Legend. I've already hit Legend, so we are saving our dust for those level 50 Pokemon. Druddigon is coming not tomorrow. I've got another Ultra League team coming tomorrow, but it is coming sometime this week. Really fun, like hard-hitting Pokemon. So that is coming. This week I've got 2 more. I got 4 more Ultra League teams and 2 more Love Cup teams right now coming in the next Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days. So lots of videos coming out because I've got a lot to show you guys before, which is good. It gives you like ideas, I think, for different teams. I tried to catch here. I don't know why I tried to catch there. I should have just thrown a move. Hydro Pump comes through. I tried to catch a move because they only have resisted moves, right? They have Psychic and Water Hydro Pump. So again, Hydro Pump still does a ton of damage. They're not getting out either, which means they're probably weak in the back to Slowbro. So I might, yeah, I was about to say, I might shield, or Slowking. I might shield and see what's in the back, because I've got to imagine it's like maybe a fire or something weak, like Medicham that can't really throw anything. But if it's a Medicham, I'm in trouble. Like, this is your best, so it's Crustle, that's not bad. Yeah, Crustle's weak to water too. This team is sort of double weak to Medicham to a certain extent. Right, you're weak, you take Super Effective from counter in the back. Is it only neutral here? Because you're half bug and the bug resists? Does bug resist fighting? Maybe. But again, Slowking is such a great answer. That Blast Burn hurts. You can live with Blast Burn, but that does a lot of damage. Blast Burn is such a like a nuke move. I've got I'm probably gonna let this go and just come in Confusion down. Nope. Guess not. Guess because I'm gonna try and farm down and come up with multiple moves. Yeah, that's not a bad idea too. Because very spammy, multiple moves, plus everything is probably resisted on the steel. And I could just Confusion down. Oh, I guess no. I'm half bug, so Rock is neutral here. So this Rock Throw, Rock Slide is going to hurt. Does not take me out though. Able to Confusion down. Like, definitely a strong Pokemon for this. Again, great lead. There's nothing they can really do here. Electrode coming in. Again, one of the best safe swaps, in my opinion. I probably maybe should have got out into Miltank faster. I was trying to chip and get a bunch of like, and grab a shield here or take this super low. They do end up shielding, plus I got the full Volt Switch through. Not much you can do when you're both 4-turn fast moves. But now these discharges are going to come and I'm going to have to start using some shields here if I want to keep Switch. So I do not have as many Love Cup Pokemon as I initially thought I did. I got another team of 4 unique coming tomorrow. No, again, not tomorrow. Probably Monday. Coming Monday. It's... Yeah. It is... I forget the team. Dredragon for sure was on it. Ariados was on it. And what was my third? Hussein Electrode, I think was the third. And then I got one more, which I'm working on right now. I'm doing really well with it so far. It is Charizard, because I had not seen... I really thought Charizard would be everywhere in this meta. I saw more today, but I barely saw any my first day here. I went for the full counter down, did not get it, which is too bad. Or full water gun down. I did not see a lot of Charizard, so I'm out using Charizard. I think I'm using Crustle as an answer, even though you're double weak to water. And then what is my third? I think it's Electrode. I think Electrode's the third because you're kind of double weak to water. Yeah, I did recycle Electrode again because I think Electrode is extremely strong in this meta. But this one's looking like a loss because I did not do the Metachamp matchup good there. And they're going to win CMP. Yeah, this one's definitely a loss. Learn how to play, learn count, and do matchups better. So that is basically the team. I think there's one more battle coming up here. Again, we've seen this matchup. You get to the move first. You don't really need to worry about their moves. They look like they're slightly delayed because they would normally win CMP. So yeah. 2.5 weeks left. Almost 3, but let me know in the comments below what you're thinking about this season, where you are. Have you hit Legend? Are you close to Legend? Are you pushing? Are you just playing? The Vulpix Go Battle Days tomorrow. I put out a video. I don't know when I'm going to put it out, either later today or yesterday. I still got to shoot it. I've totally forgot about that. I want to do the analysis on that. So check that out if you were going to do Go Battle Day tomorrow on Sunday for Vulpix, which I think you should. Definitely worth getting one for Ember because you never know when the meta is going to change again. They could nerf Surf, right? An option to make Lantern worse is to nerf Surf. Why Lantern's so strong is that not only is it an amazing answer to Noctowl in the meta, but those Surfs come so fast against like Galarian Stunfisk and Bastion and stuff like that. It's really a core breaker. So they could nerf Surf. That is an option. We will see. So again, if they nerf Surf and Lanterns are less used, then perhaps Ninetales has more play again. The reason I'm not using it much now is because there's just two super hard. Well, there's Azumarill's popping up a bunch more too. But the main two is that there are Lanterns everywhere and you have nothing without Lantern. And Bastiodon, you do hit for neutral on Bastiodon, but the Bastiodon just Smackdown is just going to take you out long before you can do anything. So with those two everywhere, you either build to beat those. So think Swampert. Yeah, Swampert will take out Lantern and Bastiodon and maybe like a Metachamp, something like that to deal with that. That could be a solid pairing to deal with that. But yeah, it's worth it. So go check out that video. I'll probably just maybe link it somewhere here, unless it's coming out later today, then go check it out later. But that is it. Hope your Love Cup is going well. Again, Love Cup and Ultra League teams coming all over the place this week, so check those out. And I will see you guys in the next one.